Today, we're going to discuss the recently released Toplitz Productions video detailing the new co-op update coming for Medieval Dynasty. Now, we've got a lot of info to cover and no time to waste, so let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, Medieval Dynasty is in store for a major update, which will add a ton of new features players have been requesting forever. Recently, the publishers, Toplitz Productions, released a video outlining what to expect. So today, we'll take a look at this video, and I will offer my thoughts on what we have coming our way. Now, if you'd like to check out this update video in its entirety without constant interruptions by yours truly, I have provided a link in the description below. I highly recommend checking out the original video and giving it a like. So without further ado, let's get straight into the update video.
On our new map called the Oxbow, you'll be able to play solo if you prefer single-player gameplay, or up to 4 players with your family or friends. You'll be able to farm, hunt animals, chop wood in the forest, or spend some time in a mine.
The first new changes discussed are biggies. This update will bring an entirely new map to explore, called the Oxbow, and we see in the video the first major village you will visit, Piastovia. I cannot wait to start a brand new adventure and see what the Oxbow has to offer. But we won't have to go it alone this time, which is probably the most exciting aspect of this update. Medieval Dynasty is implementing multiplayer. We'll get to explore the Oxbow with up to 4 players. Let's see what else this update has to offer.
In the character creator, you'll be able to choose to play as a woman or a man. There will be different faces, eyes, noses, lips, haircuts, hair colors, and facial hair.
You'll be able to add facial scars to show that you were a great warrior or had a close encounter with a deadly Wiesent.
Character creation is here, as well as the implementation of playable female characters. This is awesome. Players will now be able to create their own custom characters. Now, this may not be the most robust character creation system, but it still is a very welcomed addition. Let's get back to the devs.
The first thing you'll probably want to do on a new map will be establishing your own settlement. You'll set up your village together, not individually. You'll settle together who's going to do what. Together, you'll distribute the resources and take care of the happiness of all your villagers.
One of the downsides of playing solo is having to do everything yourself. In Medieval Dynasty, village management can be a bit overwhelming. There is just so much to do, and you are just one person. The new co-op system should help to lighten that load. Players can now divvy up responsibilities. This will allow each player to specialize in their designated area. So instead of having to do everything yourself, you'll have help from your friends. Plus, each player can focus on their strengths and what they enjoy to do the most. Adding co-op to Medieval Dynasty will just make the game even more enjoyable all around.
To make it easier to communicate, we added a chat and an emote system.
There will be over 20 emotes to choose from, e.g., hello, follow me, help me, you look lovely.
Show somebody okay, or no, let's not do that.
While it is cool to have an in-game chat system, as well as emotes, my crew always uses voice chat to communicate. We hop on a Discord voice channel or start a call, and it just makes things a lot easier. We're able to communicate directly in real time, as opposed to having to stop and take the time to type everything out. But for those players that do not have this option available, it is a nice addition.
To win favors of a potential partner, you may need to compete with other players.
So now you'll have to pay more attention to what a given person likes. what gifts will please them, and which won't, and what their favorite topics are.
You snooze, you lose.
Hey, what about bro code, man? You don't try to snake your bro's girl. That's just not cool. But all's fair in love and war, I guess. It will be interesting to see how the romance system works in multiplayer, especially with the introduction of playable female characters. This new update offers so many welcomed changes and additions, but it also poses some unanswered questions. How exactly will the new romance system work? And what about pregnancy? How will the devs approach this issue? Now that playable female characters are being implemented, how will the devs handle pregnancy? Can female characters get pregnant? Currently, if a female NPC gets pregnant, she will be unavailable for 2 years after giving birth. That seems untenable with a playable female character. It will be interesting to see how the devs approach this issue. Another question I have has to do with the new map. They have indicated that the original Valley map will still be playable, and they've announced the new Oxbow map. However, it is not clear as to whether or not we can travel between the two maps. I am really looking forward to exploring the Oxbow, but I still love the original Valley map as well. Will players have to choose one or the other? Also, is the original Valley map solo only? Can you play on the original map with the new co-op mode? Can you start a game on one map and travel to the other? Hopefully, as the release date gets closer and closer, we will get some answers to these various questions. Although, we may just have to wait until the update is released to find out. To say that I am excited for this update would be an understatement. I cannot wait to start a brand new adventure with a custom character exploring a brand new map, only this time with friends. The new co-op update for Medieval Dynasty drops on December 7th, and you better believe that I'm gonna be jumping right in. So stay tuned for all of the latest news regarding this major update, as well as a slew of new tutorial videos coming your way soon for Medieval Dynasty. But for now, this is Savin saying thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll catch you in the next one.